187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine.
Ooh.
Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Alright then. That has been at least a month since I played this game, so pardon me playing terribly. Although I don't think it's gonna really be that bad. I'll do this one. Hey, oh my gosh, this game was slow.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me going.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. You can drive.
We're driving this?
Yes. If the game gives me a fire truck very readily, then I will take the fire
Seem
truck.
distracted. We recovered the morphine.
Okay.
Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
That doesn't mean you don't deal with it.
Closing one case opens another.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does were cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Pulling up at the murder scene with my fire truck. Someone just jumped this girl and injected her with morphine?
Second floor.
Oh.
Apartment 6.
I'd say that if it was in the middle of nowhere.
Thanks.
Second floor, apartment 6. Oh, it's already open. Ah, hey!
Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Rusty!
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Yeah.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
You mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Sounds good. I'm not interviewing you yet. Have we been in this apartment before? Or is it just the same layout as another apartment? Because I swear there was some case. Oh, I can't remember what case it was.
Phelps?
Oh.
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Oh, no,
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
There we go. Yeah, I can see that.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Ugh. Look at her arms. What the heck happened? Bite marks?
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
At least the game didn't make me have to do any sensor work. Oh, hey, ring. Missing. Oh, wait.
Unusual ring.
Is that something missing?
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black
Okay, no,
sapphire.
it's just a sapphire.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine.
Oh, is it?
Bruises
Okay.
tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies. You might be onto something.
I don't think it'll be that simple.
Got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know. Miss Julie, she always had so much fire. So much
She
drive.
doesn't seem like the person who would do that kind
I'm
of thing.
sorry,
huh?
I'm not being very clear.
There. It's okay.
You really are doing a great effort to comfort her, huh? Yeah, we've definitely been in like an apartment that's like a carbon
This is
copy of
gonna
this
help
one.
us. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Why do you sound so thoughtful about that? Oh, I mean, doesn't appear to be connected. This is her?
This is all top end of town
Oh,
stuff.
wait, I heard
There's
that.
somewhere to look.
Oh, okay, so it's just checking if there's anything in the back of these. So, is there?
There's been a modeling assignment.
What bar is that? I think we've been there. I don't think that's the jazz bar, but it might be. Oh,
It's a place to start.
that's interesting.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nothing. Got it. Oh. Hills.
Looks like barbiturates.
Okay. Huh?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Can I...
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dr. Stone now. Okay. Oh. That's interesting.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Well, you suggested that she could be a model. Maybe it's for... Oh, that's everything. Maybe it's for her model work. Oh, what's up, dude? Do I need to... Oh,
Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Interesting. Victim's state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
I mean, you're not telling the truth. Forced morphine overdose, we know that. Overdose suicide is possible, but probably not likely. Her ring, which is interesting of note. There are two suspects. Yeah, we get that she's a model, which is probably why she has that jacket. Inspiration course. Prescribed for troubled sleep and depression.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to show something off I haven't before.
Sorry?
Okay.
My mistake.
He says like one-liners every time he backs out. Sometimes it can be pretty funny. Hey.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
All over the
It's in
floor.
pillbox. The things she hid in there.
Yes.
I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
I don't know, probably. You sound interested.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Okay, if we're talking about friends, what if the jacket belonged to a friend? That's not much to go on. It's kind of a different face, but let's at least say what Cole says.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
That
I
makes
will not
me...
speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
You gonna say anything funny?
You don't ask, you never find out.
You know, that's not the best thing to... Never mind.
Who owns the smoking
Wow.
jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
A perfectly fine officer.
Okay, that's really a different face. We don't have anything to prove it.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at
Wow.
the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
No.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful.
You
One
lied
of the
to
other
us
detectives will take your
twice.
statement, and then
I
you
mean,
can go.
3 times, technically. We just had proof 2 of the times.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
I was just like, sorry.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
Yeah,
He rarely gets it wrong.
that's true.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Hey, there it is. I mean, Cole, what do you need to see? Cole. Genuinely. Sometimes this game is just so... Like, what's the difference from that camera angle to this?
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across.
It's something to go on.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Oh. Oh, okay. We're still Maybe it'll end when I... Oh, okay. Well. The game sure thinks I did good.
Bukowski, Galloway,
quite the little reunion in there.
Really
Almost
was.
brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn the names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
I mean,
You could
they're
learn a thing or two from
true, but they're great
Please.
still.
They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on
Yes,
it.
they could.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
I don't think he ever did that. I don't think he couldn't do this chase. Oh, no, it's a little... Oh.
You idiot!
Don't worry about it. That didn't happen. In the fire truck. Oh wait, that's the... No, it's not them. Just look like that jazz bar. I don't know. Alright.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Oh, you.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
No.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She's dead.
She was found dead this morning.
Oh, no reaction, whatever.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here.
What?
She was a very beautiful girl.
That was weird. Sure, I'll trust you on that.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses.
Oh.
The wives weren't happy, and neither was
Yeah,
Did she have any close friends here?
Wow.
Actually,
This
yes.
game's drawing a
Heather
lot of
Swanson.
attention to that woman in the back.
Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Oh.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl.
Okay.
I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job
Oh,
here.
okay.
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Is that the... It's...
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Interesting.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced
She looks
to
like,
my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
She looks like an actor, Bella Thorne, but I really doubt it was. Who in the world is Henry Arnett?
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Same face. Like, it looks exactly
She
like
was wearing
Bella
a sapphire
Thorne.
engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
But it's different,
She
boy.
never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Is it? I don't know. I don't...
That's all for now, Miss Swanson.
Different hairstyle,
Would you ask your
obviously,
fiancé to
but
visit
even same
Hollywood
color,
Police
it's like,
Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
I mean, I guess.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing,
We're
Cole?
gonna look amazing.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
In a while. Absolutely fireproof. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. I was not really paying attention. I drew attention to that sign, so maybe it's this building and I just ran away from it like an idiot. Yes, it is. Got it. Okay. Not a secretary. This is a doctor's office, right? Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I want to go there.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
And the streets would be even more chaotic than usual. Man, that looks nice.
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Roy's handling it.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Some, gentlemen? Sure. Hey, buddy. Who are you? Oh.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Hey, it wasn't my decision.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
That's called HIPAA. But, okay.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Very little. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
You know, considering that you gave her a prescription...
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year.
Okay.
I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Considering that he agrees with me, I'm very competent.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business.
Yes, I
you
do.
Probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young
Just because it's
women
not
rely
illegal
on
doesn't
use
mean
it
it
for
isn't
weight
right.
loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
You're being a little shifty with your eyes. You're kind of being a little restless. I mean, what's Cole gonna say?
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine.
Okay, we don't.
anything
No, I
else,
don't
did
think that.
That is a very serious
Yeah,
allegation
okay.
to level at a doctor, young man.
No.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know.
Calm
Doctor.
down.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
Yeah.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Gosh. Hope he doesn't help out all those patients like that. Why is this open? That's such an odd detail. Oh, sure, use his telephone while we're at it.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Yeah.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
All right.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going? Jesus, Cole, what's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white? Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Have you noticed how croakers
Looks
only
like
pull
they're
out
doing
the
running like
physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Is this a different office? No, it just looks different. Well, actually, maybe. No. Oh, there's the good old janitor. What's up, dude?
Cole, Roy,
Oh,
I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have
Nuclear
something else to show you.
murder.
All right, Mal, what gives?
This dead
Dead
dude.
guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
Gosh.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long
I gotta
shot.
agree with
Thanks,
Roy
Mal.
on
We'll check it
that.
out.
I found something else.
Oh. Gosh. Oh, that's brutal. Don't think we've got anything extra to say about her. Ugh.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
Oh, yeah, him.
Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
What's your problem? What's up? He's not in here.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Burrow. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
All right.
It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
That's not genuine. There's no way. He doesn't seem to care at all.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Wow.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the
Surprise.
shoulder
Oh,
fraternity kind of way.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question. This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
Yes. We had relations.
Great.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
You really don't seem sure about that.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
That's interesting. Living in San Francisco. Oh, wait.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe.
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
No.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have?
That was
Is he an entertainer or something?
a little bit of hesitation. You know, you know what's kind of hard to believe you there, buddy.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
Oh, I unlocked an outfit.
That's right.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Oh, it's because I leveled up.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Arnett
Once I got out of
Clothing
the
Emporium.
Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of
Phelps
other
was
places.
there.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him.
Oh.
That is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Alright, Gus Remley's car.
He's in that car at the lights.
Oh, I see him. So maybe don't, you know...
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
I haven't forgotten anything. I'm going the wrong direction. Don't worry about it.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Spooked him. Back into traffic,
Oops.
Phelps, now.
Oh, I took the wrong turn again. Uh-oh.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Alright, and then not going into that conversation. wants to crash into me. Great. Don't worry about it.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
What? Oh, oh, hey there.
Whoa, back off before we get made.
I can't go.
Damn it, we got
I
made. He's off, quick.
I literally can't. How would he even know it's us?
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. But especially because we've known. He's running. He knows we're following him. Or at least he knows he's being followed. What giant
Get in there
water?
and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Get closer.
Ugh. This type of tailing mission. Okay, well this is what you missed last time. How do I hide? I don't remember.
Vin, at risk losing the trail.
Oh yeah, RB.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Don't worry about it. Man, I'm really hitting well, aren't I?
Move in.
Okay,
At risk losing the trail.
I get it. What? I'm just looking at this, man. What? But what? I'm not paying attention to you. What does it want me to do? Don't worry about it. What? Oh. Finally.
That's right, Mexico City.
No,
One-way ticket, please.
really?
Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
All right, then.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Gonna go and use that game well.
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station.
Got it.
They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
All right.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
Yeah.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Yeah. Well,
Come on, let's give him a hand.
you almost ran over the officer.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Got it.
Did a full 180.
Nice.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
That actually makes sense.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wireless radio. Oh, well, that was quick.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder
Beverly
cloud.
Everstrom. Everstrom? Don't know. Do you know where it is?
You're behind the wheel.
Oh, apparently.
Do we know where we're going?
Oh, it was probably on there. I just didn't see it. I'll take your car. Oh, wait, it was over there.
You and Rusty have been having discussions. Oh. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
He's good at solving stuff.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Is it a compliment coming from you?
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Okay. Hello there.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks. Straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette
hang
case
on.
that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
We have your case. 10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Who would that be?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Okay.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
Oh.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my
That's
daughter.
why he was interested.
Detectives
Oh.
recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, she's in the car with us.
Some swell harmonies right here by Miss Evelyn Knight.
No, I feel like the game will yell at me if I mess up. Where am I going? There's no flag. Why would it not automatic?
What's wrong with you?
Great start.
We're missing something.
Don't worry about it.
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making
Yes, it
frivolous
is.
accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apart.
Phelps!
Just don't look
You're
at me
being
like that.
ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister.
You know, if you're
being
annoyed
played
with us,
for
you
a
could just
patsy and you're not
like
even
put us up
smart
for
enough to
reckless endangerment. But whatever. Oh no!
Open your eyes!
Hi, they're open.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh wow, dude, stop! You're gonna get run over. I made it. Oh, that was a police car.
Watch out for the pedestrians!
Don't worry about it, ma'am. Everything's just fine. Uh-oh. This is why I don't drive. I get a better ranking on my case. I only got 1 5-star, and it was because I didn't hit anyone. Because most of the time I'm able to get the cases right. Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to take... Oh, I missed it. Excuse me. You're totally in the wrong lane, not me. Nope. It's my turn.
Look out!
No. It's obviously my turn. Why is it so much funnier when we have just a random civilian in the car? Excuse me. Oh, wow. This place better have an elevator. Have I been here?
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Welcome, sir.
This is an earlier one.
I'm
isn't it?
sorry. Are you a resident?
No. Probably just, once again, same structure.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh,
This is the one with the
Mr.
shootout.
Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Why are you so stuttery? That's suspicious. I'm a detective. Pay attention to these things. Why would you know? First off, the button didn't do anything. Second off, how do you know where... Whatever.
Isn't this just nice and awkward?
Dude, Cole just slammed into 4 different cars. I think you don't know what you're talking about. What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Stop!
LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
He's right.
Put your hands in the air!
Okay, I'm just lucky it started me off in the right direction. Oh, car time. Got it. Where'd he go?
Give it up! LAPD!
Okay. No! Why? Oh, wow.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
Yeah, it really
Missing
is.
something, Henry?
Alright, gotta investigate before we ask them anything. Let's check out that new outfit. Hawkshaw. Ooh, I like that. Looks a little stupid. Because it's so... Oh. Is this it? There it is.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
No answer.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Somehow I doubt that. Alright, that was it. That's mildly annoying. Professional burglary ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
I've got no idea.
How can
What's
you
he
prove
say?
that I'm involved, detective?
What was that? I mean, I've got an idea, but I don't know if I can prove it, which is this. You know, he's got this, which is definitely stolen from her. And I'm assuming this was too. So, I mean, that's all I have.
Because
Okay.
you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgle. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Look at him, maybe?
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather, and she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a The new gang.
You don't look sure of that, but like, what it...
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
You bought a ticket. You bought a...
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Yeah.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
I mean, that
Tell
can't
me
be
about
true.
your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
I don't know. Isn't there a log? Who's Henderson? Tell me about your... What? Testifies to Mr. Henderson. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe he was on the contraband list? I don't know. Are you...
Your first burglary
that was
was a
right?
Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
I don't know about the good doctor.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary.
We gotta go
and
see
for
this
the murder
dude.
of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you
You
want. Go talk to
ordered
the good doctor.
someone...
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Alright.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
That's not supposed to happen.
I guess the wedding's on.
Roy, you're
He
gonna
only
hit
robbed her
someone.
mother and killed her
Okay.
best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
How did the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I think I was just looking
You should have seen yourself
so
staggering
closely
back
at
in there like
minor
a drunken
details about
sailor.
that window.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you.
The window's still wide open? No, it's shut. No, it isn't. Interesting. What a nice car you have over there. Oh, hey, I didn't have this one. That's cool. Alright, let's just go through. If that many people only did 40, what happened to the other 30? 0.0% or something? I mean, there's no point in, like, actually doing the completion of this game. This is so heavy focused on story.
Something to make this all better.
Like, I found one of all of those collectibles.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
How the practice? You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
The window. Why is it drawing so much attention to the... No!
Didn't see that coming.
God. Not this time. I thought it was just...
Operator, give me R&I.
Can you... Considering this game is all completely different endings to cases and
An
stuff...
ambulance and the coroner. Immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
There's gotta be some sort of way to save him.
You have a message.
Uh-huh.
Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson
The
Willie the
Willie-
Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Ma'am, we're gonna need you to
We have an address for
testify
the
in
runner.
court.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
I can kind of see it. That's... Okay, we'll bring her in later. At least we've got her word. Not just ours. Oh my gosh, that...
That old boy really fell for that.
Don't
broad.
talk about him like that.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
No, but
Life
he's
has a way of
dead.
making you pay
Don't...
for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Terrible.
How about $50 for an express?
I-
God, I didn't park there.
Well, first off, I moved that car all the way over there, which was not intentional. But, okay. I know that it's a heavy body falling all the way from there. But somehow I doubt that it damaged the car that badly. I'm sure we could have just gone this whole place without, like, gone this whole way without even learning about Willie, who didn't take that opportunity. You couldn't have brought that up to... Wow.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket.
Got it.
And get this. The kids around here say
that's what
find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Okay. We just around looking for him.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Where's that coming from?
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, wow. Got it. Maybe let's not shoot at him. He's a suspect that we don't even know much about. Where did he go? What? Oh, thanks, Roy. Believe it or not, might be a bit more effective if we don't shoot them. You know, Phelps, you're really acrobatic. I'll give him that. Oh wow. Going all over the place. Are we gonna go to the top of this building? Because it kind of drew attention to that. Was I supposed to go through that? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I was right. Good to know. Nope, Roy, I'm going first. Though that probably means I'll get, like, kicked in the face or shot at.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
What? Oh, okay. We just gotta shoot him? Whatever. Oh, oops. Wait, that's an achievement? I was just doing that.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for
us. Okay.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Well, 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 well. Boom. 1,000 of vehicle damage. Wait, 5 stars? Some don't add up, but I'm not complaining.